Good afternoon, everyone. Ray, you want to say hi?
Hi, everybody.
Today we're going to be doing the paint on this car. Not all of it. It still has to be striped and all that stuff. But what we're going to be doing is the hood striping, like you saw. Actually, I did another video about a week ago or so on striping a hood for a Cuda. This one's for a Challenger, so this is going to be kind of different setup on this. So, matter of fact, I'm going to show you. It's this paint job here. So this is the rendering we got hanging up on the wall in here, so we can see stuff, you know, how it's going to look. There you go. That's what we're going to do. But this one is not going to have this strobe stripe. I mean, it does look pretty cool, but we're not going to do that. This is going to be solid here, but you can kind of see the hood. It's got a stripe running all the way down and around and back up, and it's a bronze color on a crazy green. This is the green, actually. In here, it kind of looks really green, but it's got a lot of brown in it. So Jaime here, what's up, Jaime?
Nope.
He's wet sanding the clear to a finish that kind of feels like velvet. Can y'all feel that? So the base coat sticks. This is the color. These are the caps to his wheels. This color here, this color is the pinstripe color. That little tiny pinstripe, that's what we're looking for right now. Getting that to match the wheels. This is obviously the wheel color. This is Cerakote. I'm gonna match this as if it were gloss. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And we're gonna go to the color chips and try to get as close to this as possible. First things first is going to our color charts. Or, sorry, chips. And we wanna match that. I mean, trying to find that exact color in all this. And for example, let me show you. So I just take this one out. Looks like it might be in the family. No, it's not, it's all res. So I've taken these out. These are, you know, some browns. It's got a lot of different brownish colors in them. And we can start with these. I mean, these are a lot closer to this. I mean, just start going through. Already, just right off the bat, we're getting pretty close. You can kind of see that there. That looks pretty good, actually. It's a really good color. I would probably go for that. So these are the closest that I can possibly find to that out of all the parts or all the colors that are in this bundle. If you put this here, oh damn, look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh. Okay, never mind, that is a lot closer. Ooh. Oh man. That is like almost dead on. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be our color. I'm headed out to CGC Cerakote in Comfort, Texas. That's my buddy Clint. He does some crazy work. We're going to get a set of wheels that I got in the back of the truck. You can see in the bed back there. We're gonna go get those Cerakote. So that's enough, we're on the way. These are the wheels I brought. So these go to the green Challenger, the wide body car at the shop. So these are Cerakote. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you want the whole thing to be Cerakote?
Yeah,
okay.
The entire thing. So all this, I don't know what's on here. There's a coating on this.
Okay, we'll get it off.
And then he just wants the entire wheel this color.
Okay.
The whole thing.
And the back of it. We don't want to leave any silver on it, right?
Yeah, no silver, so
okay.
The entire back end will be done. And
all
you
right.
can tell it's a Cerakote. Look how thin this stuff is.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think it's a spray on or baked or what?
I'm gonna do an air cure on these.
Yeah?
Yeah. That way I know that it's
So is it an air cure that's stronger than the
No.
More durable?
No, the 8 series is more durable, but your C series is not a bake-on, and that is, it's actually UV rated, so it can be out in the sunlight.
Oh, okay.
All the time. So we'll go ahead and do
the bake-on can be in the sunlight.
No.
Sunlight. Oh, the air dry.
Yeah, it's
that doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. I know it's weird, but yeah, that's how it is, man. Playing here with CGC Cerakote. Today we're working on some rims for Brandon over at Muscle Rod Shop. Here's the process, guys. Hope you enjoy it. And that's how you Cerakote a rim. Like and subscribe.
Guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is go into the booth, time lapse this entire pinstriping section, and you can see, just like the last video, how all this pinstriping is done. So just like it showed you on the rendering, that's exactly how we're gonna do this one. So where this green tape is, that's the end of the green on that side of the tape. So then we're gonna shoot all this black. This will go hot rod black, because that's the color of the tail panel on this car. You can see over there. No, you can't. And then once this is painted, then you take the tape off and you got green underneath that tape. So it's the same concept as the hood. On the hood, everything's striped out. It's all done, measured out. As you can see, you know, I always put a line down the center of the hood to find center. Once you find center, you can measure out on both directions and keep your line straight. And then this will go the blackish, brown, whatever color you want to call it. That's going to go to here. And that third line will stay green. Middle one will go bronze. That line will be green also. And then this goes black. Yeah, like this one here. You can see it goes into a point. And this one was already cleared, so this one's good to go. But instead on that one, this pinstripe is actually gonna follow all the way around the entire front. So then on the back side, I always put a pinstripe on the back just to break the black and not have it go into the windshield. Have a little bit of green, bright colors coming along the back, and it just adds a little bit of detail. So that gold pinstripe is gonna come down, if you can see where we are right now, the back of the hood. It's gonna come down and then it's gonna get big, well, 3/4 of an inch big, and just run the rest of the way down to look like the back of the car. Pinstripe's gonna run, pick up, and just stay big. So you guys saw masking it off. Then now the painter went ahead and, Jaime is our painter. He went ahead and shot all this stuff without me knowing, so kind of mad about it, but it's all right, it's all good. And so the exhaust tips are actually made in-house also, and I think those are gonna end up going off to the powder coater and getting maybe a black chrome. I really don't know yet, but that's up to the client too. So came out pretty good, very clean. And this again is hot rod black, which also the tail panel is going hot rod black too on the car. That will be back here. All this will end up hot rod black. It'll look good. That stripe is up next. So as far as the hood goes, you can see it's gloss. Cole is here with me today, and we're going to unmask this hood.
Wait, so what color are you shooting next on it?
What color? Next is going bronze.
So wouldn't this center stripe need to come off anyways to shoot the bronze where it's supposed to go?
Wait, say that again?
Because you have to shoot the center line of bronze.
Dude, I think that airplane almost crashed. Did y'all hear that? That was kind of freakish.
But if you're shooting the bronze next, the bronze goes in the center lane.
Why are you saying LeBron's?
The bronze.
Oh, the bronze. Okay, good.
Talking shit about me?
And I'm just saying, go.
So you're gonna have to retape in here and then pull that stripe anyways. Because you're shooting bronze next, so that center stripe has to come up where the bronze is gonna be shot at.
Oh, crap. So Cole had a really good idea, and you know, obviously it's up to the client himself, but since you are watching, and I know you watch this, his idea was to do the tips, the exhaust tips that come through here, and all you see is basically a piece of round stock all the way around. Damn, these airplanes are getting nuts.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, having those bronze tips all the way around, the same color as the wheels, and the same color as the pinstripe that runs through this. And we also have inserts that go in here, and that screen could be bronze also. All right, so this base coat is good to go. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a lot of that brown tint in it. It looks pretty good. Once this is all set up and dry, what we're gonna do is unmask just this bottom piece here. See how it kicks up? Well, all that in that kick up right there is going to be the bronze color. Here's a door. So that'll be the next thing to do is unmask it, and then we'll see all the green, and you'll see exactly where the bronze goes. All right, so it is finally pinstriping time for the bronze, which Jaime's gonna do right now. Let's get at it.
sorry for the noise. We're in the booth, and the booth is very, very loud, obviously, every single time. So, we can see right here, we got the Challenger mask done that you guys saw earlier. All done. And then the supercharged part is ready to go. We cut these out here at the shop. I don't know what the machine's called, but yeah, looks good. Looks great. I know Jaime's about to shoot it, so we're just gonna do a couple coats of the base coat black, and then once that's done, we're gonna unmask this and then clear coat everything. Oh, blacking out.
Looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so it's wax and grease time, and this is a pre-cleaner. So this is what we're gonna use to clean all this up. You can see like there's little smudges here and dirt in there. So we're gonna clear this thing right now. We're doing one coat of clear on this car, all the way on the paint, the stripe portions of it, so that we can kind of build up that clear a little bit. And then we'll come back, wet sand it, and shoot a final clear on the entire thing. This is just a pre-cleaner. It'll show you what it looks like once all cleaned up. You want to do it real lightly too. All right, so this right here, this is called a tack cloth. This thing is really, really sticky, very sticky cloth. And it's got almost like a glue on it. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's made so that you can just lightly drag it over the car and it picks up a bunch of lint and dirt and whatever you might want to pick up before you clear. So we're gonna go use a tack cloth on all this stuff and just make sure, and I'm not pushing hard, I'm barely pushing it so that we can get all the lint off. And that way, none of that stuff shows up in the clear coat, because believe it or not, dust and dirt and everything that's on your panel, any of that stuff will show up in your clear. So prep is probably the #1 most important thing when you're painting. Yeah, it's looking good. And while we're waiting for Jaime to get ready with his clear coat and go and shoot that car, the Challenger, we're gonna see what Mason and Tony are up to. So Mason's our new guy, and Tony is the teacher, because I ain't teaching no more. What are y'all doing? Huh?
We are making a panel for the Superbird.
Superbird panel. All right, so that's that car right there, and it usually has a big nose cone on the front. You see the wing in the back. So right now they're making the panels up front for the headlights to sit in, which look like that. Damn, Tony. It's nice. It's a really good looking piece. They're doing right now, it goes up in that area over there for the headlight. The headlight and bracketry and all that stuff. That's what that is. Dude, yeah, that looks good.
It just need to be trimmed up to fit.
Yeah. So factory, those things look like that. Oh, I'll show you right now.
It's not gonna fit right now.
Yeah, it's all banana shape. But that's what they look like from the factory. And this piece doesn't work for us anymore because now we're putting a nose cone on the front and a lot of things have to change. But they went from that to the new one. Damn, that's really cool. Well, that tape's crooked. I'm messing around. Sorry, dude. All right, homie, you ready? Let's do it. Clear coat's no joke. So the reason why it's only cleared right through here and not on top or bottom is because we're trying to build up the clear coat. Let me show you here in a second. We're trying to build up the clear. You want to build up the clear around this line right here, okay? Where the tape was. Because there's an edge. You can feel an edge on it. And so once you build up that clear, then we're gonna sand that back down. We're gonna wet sand it. And then once it's wet sanded, then we can come back and put another coat of clear on so that you can't feel that paint that's underneath that clear. So that's why we only clear right where it is. And then when it's all said and done, you'll be able to run your hand over the whole thing and you won't feel anything at all. You can see just how detailed this thing is. Really cool paint scheme that came out. It's really awesome. In the back, put some supercharged stuff back in there because this is a Hellcat powered car. Back here, the Challenger logo. And it's got a solid stripe all the way to the front. And then all these cars. But we're not even gonna go there yet, but custom made hood. And it's just super cool. But props to Jaime for shooting that. That was really good. When we get to the point where we're going to clear, sand, polish, and when it's all said and done and it's sitting out and it's all beautiful and all that stuff, that's when we're gonna pick up on part 2 of the green wide body Challenger. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you will, and we will see you next time.